What's up? Your boy Domuto. We're back with another video. Today we're watching Beyond Dragon Ball Super. Goku sent back to Universe 7. The Omni Kings trapped and put to sleep. Alright, this is by UnrealEntGaming. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? We in the demon realm and shit. Goku getting trapped, so he's like about to get back to the Universe 7. And then the last one, Grand Priest and the Omni Guards got trapped. So I'm trying to see what's going on now, man. And so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it.
As our story now continues back within the hyperbolic time chamber, as the Dark Masters were now shown counting down the moments to which they can go and use the Super Dragon Balls again, as with all four demons now shown patiently waiting until that very moment to which they can use the Dragon Balls was when Toro then went on to chime in. 3, 2, 1. Time's up, Dark Lords. For the Super Dragon Balls are fully good to go and be used again, and now that we have managed to take care of one problem, it's time that we go and take care of the other by finally doing something about those infuriating little Omni Kings once and for all. And since they can't be wished away or be erased, then we'll just go with what we had talked about and execute Plan B instead. Yes, that's right, Giro went on to then chime in, for this will no doubt buy us more than enough time to go and figure out for a way to destroy them while they remain inactive for the time being, Dark Lords. So let us proceed with Plan B. Then let us summon the dragon and put those runts in their rightful places, Toro went on to then chime back in. And so now then, release your hold on the Super Dragon Balls, Leviathan. To which seconds later, upon command with the giant Leviathan then shown having to release his hold on the Super Dragon Balls, was when the Dark Master Bakaro went on to chime in. This was far too easy and it will only continue to benefit us the more we go and use them. Oh yes, they will. And so then let's move forward with our plans, Toro then went on to shout. And so now then, Almighty Eternal Dragon, come forth and grant us our wish. For your presence is required before us immediately. As Gira then went on to chime in, I will never get tired of watching such a phenomenon take place, but I honestly couldn't be any more excited of having us finally put those Omni Kings in their place. As moments later with the Super Dragon Ball having to appear from the Super Dragon Balls was when Super Shenron then went on to announce, you who have gathered all 7 of the Super Dragon Balls, what is your wish? Speak now and state your wish. With
It was actually pretty smart, like put him in the time chamber.
Right, Dragon, now listen closely.
I never said
Since
that.
the Omni Kings cannot be wished to be erased through your power, we instead want to wish to have both of the Omni Kings be put to a permanent rest for now. And while
permanent
we wait for
rest
Raijin to return, we will wait to see what he wants to do with them moving forward, Toro continues. So in the meantime, we wish for them to go to sleep without the ability of anyone being able to reach them, sealing them off within their palace with an impenetrable barrier that surrounds them in preventing all from reaching the two of them. And so this, Almighty Dragon, is our wish. So now do it. So we're back on over within the Omni Palace, as both Omni Kings were from there shown having to look for the Grand Priest, was when the present Omni King then went on to question,
I don't know, I feel like they should be above
now where could the Grand Priest have
Dragon
gone if
Ball
he's not
powers.
behind these chairs?
The Dragon Ball's
Were
powers,
you
but
able to
I don't know.
find him?
That's just
With
me.
the future Omni King responding, no, for it doesn't look like he's under this table here either, and so I don't have a clue on where the Grand Priest went. He just vanished without a trace. Hey, do you think he's hiding in one of the 12 universes instead of hiding somewhere in here, the present Omni King questions? Because I don't sense his energy anywhere. Can you? Well, no, I can't either, but maybe he is, so should we go and check, the future Omni King questions? As before you know it now, from out of nowhere, with both of the Omni Kings now beginning to glow a very mysterious color, was when the present Omni King then went on to question, hey, wait, you're glowing. Why are you glowing? Wait, I am? Well, I don't know, but you're also glowing too. Oh, wow, I don't know about you, but I sure do feel awfully sleepy all of a sudden, the present Omni King responds. Wait, you are? Because I'm starting to feel awfully sleepy myself as well, the future Omni King chimes Kings back in. And I don't know why, but I can't seem to keep my eyes open for much longer because now they're starting to get all watery, the present Omni King responds. Maybe we should go and look for the Grand Minister after we go and get some sleep, with the future Omni King responding, yeah, I agree. Let's just go and look for him a little
that shit
later.
crazy,
with the present
man.
Omni King then being shown spawning a bed and then responding, yeah, I'll just go and sleep here because I don't feel like walking anymore because of how tired I am, and so I'm going to sleep right here then. That's much better, the present Omni King went on to jump in his bed with the future Omni King spawning his own. Okay, well, good night, future me. Yeah, I think I'll go and do the same, the future Omni King responds, so wait for me. There we are now, that's much better. Well, good night, present me, and see you later in the morning then. To which moments later, with both Omni Kings now shown knocked out and going to sleep with a giant barrier being shown having to appear in front of their palace, was when the Super Dragon went on to respond, your wish to have the two Omni Kings go into a deep slumber with a barrier to prevent all those who wish to go in and out of the Omni Palace has been granted. My services are no longer required, and so farewell. To which seconds later, before the Super Dragon Balls were
damn, that's so crazy, bro.
The time chamber was when the Dark Masters went on to regroup the Dragon Balls, with Toro having to then shout, steady now, Dark Lords, continue to hold them in place until they have all been claimed again. There we are. And so now then, Leviathan, hurry and use your binding chains to go and hold the Dragon Balls in their current position so that way they could be used again. In which, as the giant Leviathan was then shown having to do so, was when Toro then went on to continue, so no matter what happens, do not release your hold on these Dragon Balls until I have given you the order. Steady. Excellent. And now, with our biggest and most challenging problem set aside and out of our way, we can now proceed with our true intention, and that is by setting Lord Raijin free from his prison. And so as we wait for the Dragon Balls to recharge, our next move will be our greatest one yet, Dark Lords. To which, in the meantime, as this was shown happening,
that's
when then
crazy.
venturing back on over into the Demon Realm and seeing as to how the Demon Kibi was trying to wake Goku up, was when Kibi then went on to respond, you know, I tried warning you that this would happen, and so you should consider yourself lucky that Lord Gira didn't go and execute you when she did, and that's solely due to the fact that you're being kept around as their testing experiments. And so now wake up, Saiyan, wake up and look around you, Kibi continues. You are no longer in your own world, as this is the realm of Lord Raijin and the Dark Masters, and your defeat should be a clear message of what we demons here are capable of. For we are far beyond what you faced before, far more cunning and far more ruthless as well, with Goku being shown waking back up and responding, what? Hey,
okay, so he gonna free him. Okay.
Kibi, was it? But what are you doing back here? You're not supposed to be here, and so
Hey man, shut up, nigga. I'm here.
Kibi responding, well, for the record, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear to you so that way you don't get the wrong idea here, and that is that I don't like you, Goku. And while I pledge my allegiance to the Demon Realm, Kibi continues, you don't belong here, nor do I believe that you are deserving of such torture, and so I'm breaking you out of here and sending you back to your universe, Saiyan. Wait, but what do you mean, Goku questions? Why do you care enough to break me free and send me back to my universe for? Consider this a favor for letting me go and sparing my life upon our first confrontation, Saiyan. And so we don't have all of the time in the world to just sit around and chat about this, and so you'll need to hurry and come with me, Kibi continues. Your escape can be covered up if we aren't spotted by any of the other demons within the area, but for that to happen, you'll need to go and follow my every word and do so at once. Got it? With Goku responding, but they'll slaughter you if they find out what you've done here. Which is why they won't if you go and follow my every lead, Saiyan, so I won't go and tell you again. Now quit asking me about it before I go and change my mind and put you back inside. So once again, consider yourself fortunate, for you may never get another opportunity like this again, Goku, as my act of freeing you is a rare moment of mercy, but for such an act has never been done before by a demon, and unless you haven't already sensed all of the massive energies around you, you don't have long now until they surround and attack you if you're spotted out here. And so now, unless you have some kind of a death wish and prefer to remain captive and
Man, come on, Goku, shut the fuck up and go.
Back up on your feet right now, and let's start moving before the others are able to find you. Now stop
Let me put a parlay in.
with that stupid look on your face and hurry it up and follow my lead, Kibi shouts. Do it now or I will leave you behind to die way, and so now hurry it up and get a move on. In which that was exactly what Goku ended up doing, because with Goku now shown having to follow Kibi's lead was when Goku then went on to question, right then, let's go, but where exactly are we going, Kibi? And how are you so sure that we aren't going to be seen by the others? With Kibi responding, as long as we are able to remain within close proximity while making our way in and around this canyon, then we'll remain undetected unless we directly happen to run into any of the demon guards on the outskirt areas. Now come on! Hurry now, this way, through here, Kibi continues. And whatever you do, do not engage against any of the demons that you happen to see. With Goku responding, whoa, I could actually sense a couple of really huge power levels in that direction as well, but what do you think would happen if we're spotted and they attack? Then we'll have no other choice than to fight back against them, right? Then you'll be destroyed if you try, Saiyan, Kibi responds, because as strong as you are, you wouldn't be able to handle all of them alone, especially the ones who are among the elites in the demon realm. So mask your energy and continue to follow my lead, because if you don't, then you'll lose track of where I am and expose yourself for the others to notice. Wait, so you guys have elite level demons down here too? Goku went on to then question, because that sounds a whole hell of a lot like how the Saiyans used to be, and so I can only imagine as to how strong some of these demons could be. But it was only just during the middle of their conversation with Kibi and Goku almost taking the wrong turn and heading towards the demons was when Kibi then went on to chime back in. Oh, just my luck. Quickly, this way, Saiyan, and don't look back. One of those very elites is standing right over there behind us, and so hurry and move. Wait, and so that's what that strange power was that I was sensing? Yes, Saiyan, and so let's go. That's Mecha Myro, the machine demon, and while he's sorting out the other demons, we must move now. With Goku questioning, a machine demon? And what incredible energy. And he's huge, Goku continues, and just look at the size of those blasters that are attached on his back over there. And what's even more crazy is that he looks like a giant android, but really isn't anything like one, or at least not the kind of androids that we have back on Earth. Oh hey, what did I just say about giving away our position, you idiots? Do you have brain damage or what? You're going to destroy us both. I told you not to look back nor stop for anything, did I not? And so I'm not going to warn you again. Either stay with me at all times and don't look back, or I will leave you out here to die on your own. And so now move it, Saiyan, right now. In which, fortunately enough, before the elite machine demon Mecha Myro was shown having to turn his head and noticing how Goku and Kibi were now shown gone, was when a demon minion went on to them respond. So shall we go and check on the great giants then, sire? Is everything okay, Mecha Myro, sir? I sense an intruder nearby, Mecha Myro responds. Come on, this way, in here, hurry, Kibi went on to respond to Goku upon having to discover a small cave nearby. We don't have all day, and so this will do for the time being while I try and get you out of here, so don't try to draw any more attention towards us while I try to send you back to your world. In there, Goku questions, but how are we so sure that there aren't any more of them inside? Well, no,
I'm putting the parlay in while I'm watching.
Single entrance cave, which is the best that I can do with the time that I have to get you out of here, and so it's like I said, try not to draw any more attention towards yourself while I go and do this, Kibi continues. Oh, I see. Well, smart thinking, but listen, I know that we may have started off on the wrong foot and all, but I just really do feel as though I owe you for this, Goku says. And well, even if you can't stand the sight of me, but I'm curious on how you'll do it. I mean, how is it that you demons are able to travel through other realms so quickly? Is it using portals or something? With Kibi responding, the portals we demons use are far from ordinary, Saiyan, for they are not simple passageways between realms either, for our portals harness the very essence of the demon realm itself, Kibi continues, intertwining with the fabric of space-time in ways that your standard portals cannot. And as such, they are not just for travel either, for they can be used as traps used for spying or used to launch surprise attacks without our enemies ever being able to see what hit them. With Goku responding, wow, how bizarre. So you guys can go and weaponize those things and even use them as traps and bait your enemies into them? And so all you'd have to do is just draw upon the demon realm's essence in order for you to go and use them, Goku questions, with Kibi responding, correct, and unless you have any sort of knowledge on how to create and use them, then you will never be able to summon them, with Goku responding, oh wow, so that's how you guys are able to move around so quickly like that. And well, I was wondering because I remember learning of a similar technique a while back when that Myrna was using it to get around with Kibi responding, I heard tales of what Myrna was able to use and do, but I'm sure the technique that you've learned is not quite as similar as the ones that we use here. Wait, so do you think that I could maybe learn how to create portals like this since, well, the ones that I know how to create are kind of similar, or do I need to remain down here in order for me to—
You asked a lot of questions, nigga, leave.
You would need to spend more time down here in order to learn how to harness the demon realm's essence in order for them to be created, so yes. But then, it was only then, just from out of nowhere, way beyond the entrance point, where a mysterious demon went on to spot Kibi and what he was doing, as the demon then went on to shout, is that you over there, Kibi? I knew I was able to sense your presence nearby, and so what are you doing in there? And who exactly are you with? Because that doesn't appear to be a demon, with Kibi quickly responding,
I mean, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Damn it, someone had spotted us. Quickly, you've got to get a move on and leave now. Oh, well, what are you just standing around for? Go back into your universe and don't ever think about coming back if you don't wish to be destroyed. And so now we'll call it even, and now go and hurry before the portal closes on you. In which, with only moments to spare, just before Goku was shown having to enter through this portal, was when Goku went on to look on back by then responding, listen, no matter what happens, please don't end up like those monsters that you serve, Kibi, for I can sense more than just blinded loyalty that's coming from you, and you don't have to be a slave and serve under those who are willing to only look to use you, for we are not your enemies here in this fight, Kibi, because believe it or not, they are the Dark Masters and this demon god Raijin, Goku continues, and if they go and bring Myrno back, then it'll be the end of all of us, but I won't forget about this, Kibi.
Shut the fuck up and go.
So take care of yourself, okay? And hopefully we'll see each other again one day, but under different circumstances, to which, as Goku is now shown making his way through the portal, was when Kibi then went on to respond, oh, there we go. What a strange but yet very interesting creature this Goku was. But what exactly did he mean by what he just said before he left, Kibi questions? We are not your enemies, but how could he be so sure of that? And what exactly did he mean by they are in reference to who our true enemies are, Kibi questions? But then, it was just from
thinking about it too much, big dog.
A demon named Dubo had gone as far as to address Kibi's actions, as Dubo went on to then respond, my, Kibi. Now I'm sure that you were able to fully understand the consequences behind such actions of having to send that Saiyan mortal back to his universe now, don't you? For you should know damn well that if this was any of the other soldiers, let alone the demon elites or even the Dark Masters themselves, that you'd be executed on the spot or turned in for treason against your own people for doing what you just did. Which I want to know as to why you did it, and you better have a good enough answer for me as well, because I didn't train you since you were a child in becoming a traitor to Lord Raijin's throne. And so now you better start talking, and you better start talking right now, boy. Why did you go and set that Saiyan free and help send him back to his universe behind the backs of the Dark Masters? You appear conflicted about something because I can feel it within your spirit, young soldier. And so now why did you do it? And you better not even think about lying to your teacher either, because you know that that won't work on me, Kibi.
Damn,
well,
your
I know
ass.
that it might sound very uncharacteristic of a demon to go and show mercy to an outsider, but this Goku had went and shown me leniency when he had none to gain from it upon our battle, Kibi says, and that act of mercy alone deserved its recognition. And so you might question my decision, Master Dubo, but consider this. Goku could have easily destroyed me during our fight, but yet he chose not to. And so I felt like I owed him his freedom, since he was the one who went and spared my life when he could have just ended it instead, with Demon Dubo having to respond, your loyalty belongs to the throne, Demon, and so you are not to utter a single single word to anyone about what you did here, or you will be faced with execution by the hands of the Dark Masters or worse. And if I were to catch you to do anything like that ever again, Dubo went on to then continue, then I will destroy you myself.
Wow, okay,
Boy,
okay. W teacher, W teacher.
Not a word to anyone, and so now let's go. As in the meantime, we will act as though we were never here and have not seen anything, do you understand? And if questioned about your whereabouts, then you will say that you have been training with me. Got it? With Kibi responding, right, but why are you doing this, Dubo? Why are you not just turning me into the Dark Masters for what I did? Because as my protege, I care too much about your worth to have it all be wiped away after all that I've done to train you, Dubo responds. And so now consider this a favor, demon. But then, it was only unbeknownst to both Dubo and Kibi below, as up above we then see how a demon elite by the name of Zaro went on to then oversee this, as Zaro then went on to respond, so it seems like we have traitors who walk among us, I see. For I never would have expected to encounter such treachery of this kind of magnitude to take place within the demon realm. But
they are cooked.
Here we are. For they underestimate the consequences of their actions, especially for one as extreme as this one, as they have now betrayed our kind and must be made to suffer for their wretched treachery, Zaru continues. For the Dark Lord shall make an example out of them, and I cannot wait to watch them pay the ultimate price for what they did, because such acts cannot stand. And whichever of these traitors was responsible for setting that Saiyan mortal free has ultimately sealed their fates forever. And by turning against the demon realm, have they now invoked a wrath unlike any other, Zaru continues. Especially once Master Raijin returns to us and reclaims the throne, my eyes will remain on them, and when that time comes, their punishments will both be cruel and unforgettable. And so I hope that it was all well worth setting that mortal free, demons, as it was only right then and there now during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of the Dark Masters, the official Murno sequel, manga chapter number 11 special, then comes to a close. Now, you can make no mistake about the fact that with Goku now understanding that there are specific demons in the demon realm that hail that of having a high rank such as that of an elite, have we only now happened to come across two of them, with those being Zaru and Mekimaro, to which with one of these elite demons having to now see exactly as to what it was that Kibi and Dubo was shown doing within the caves of the trenches down in the demon realm, one could only go as far as to imagine as to what this demon elite is going to do, as of course now he has seen that there are traitors among his kind.
They might crash out.
Much more will be coming your way and be made available.
Shout out to UnrealEntGaming. This was a fire video. Goku, nigga, leave, bro. Trying to talking shit, nigga. Probably the reason why they got caught, bro. Anyway. But anyway, bro, this is fire. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the last chapter right here. Check out another video right here. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.